What is going on, everyone? It's Eric with Classic Cards, and we got an unorthodox box today. I hope you guys all had a great 4th of July, lots of family and fireworks and fun. So today, we're going to be looking at a box of Cardtoons. Cardtoons. If you hadn't seen, Dave Durango opened up some of these not too long ago. They're basically baseball card parodies. As you can see, we got Willie McGee, who's an alien. Pudge Rodriguez. They got names for all these guys, and as you can see, they kind of have a disclaimer here that it's not licensed. We'll talk about that in a minute. Ricky Henderson, this is my favorite one. This comes in etched foil cards. I hope we find that. Bo Jackson's Superman. So basically, said Cardtoons are baseball parodies of the newest, funniest, and most refreshing trading cards of the year. Combination of today's great stars with a sprinkling of yesterday's heroes. Well, speaking of today's great stars, those at the time active players, which they were not licensed by Major League Baseball and the Players Association, they got sued by the MLB Players Association, MLBPA. And basically, it was a 7-year legal battle. Yeah, so it lasted 7 years. These were supposed to come out in '93, and they didn't come out until basically in '95, I believe. It's still called 1993 Cardtoons. They're really 93 to 95, I guess, Cardtoons. 7-year long court battle. And basically, they said it picked a likeness and stuff of, active players that they had licenses to, and that they didn't have a license to do it. Basically, Baseball Cardpedia says eventually won by Cardtoons, but I kind of looked it up. It was filed in the U.S. District Court for the Northern District of Oklahoma. Kind of interesting. In November of '93. Basically, it kind of seemed like a win-win, lose-lose type of situation where they said, Cardtoons doesn't have the rights, so you really can't make this stuff, which they ended up never making it again. But they also said, the MLBPA Players Association didn't really, suffer any irreparable harm, so they didn't get any damages. So basically, it kind of seemed like it was, saying, well, if you're going to do this in the future, you need a license. And I think after that bad blood, they probably weren't going to get it. So this is the 1 year of Cardtoons. They have inserts. It's 36 packs a box. So we'll see how quickly we can go through all of them. Maybe not all of them. We'll see. They have kind of a parody name. So we can see what Mark Grace is Amazing Grace. Right here with the stained glass kind of in the background playing a bat tar. And he is part of the Chicago Scrubs, which is interesting. Very cool. Will Clark instead of Will Clark. Sounds like Boston accent or something. The Strangers, Texas Strangers. Okay. Ricky Henderson is Egotisky Henderson. Okay. Okay. The Oakland Pathletics. Some of these aren't too great. Some of them are better than others. The Splendid Spinner and plays for the Boston Red Sox. Okay, I still haven't seen some of my favorite ones yet. I see one coming up. Pudge Rodriguez, not Pudge. Rodriguez plays for the Strangers as well. So this is actually a 95 card set. And literally the first pack, we get the card I was looking for. So these are Field of Greed inserts. It's kind of a one per pack puzzle. So we can see if maybe I can put that together at the end. Chili Dog Davis, which is one that I was hoping to get. Very cool. And look at this. We got the etched foil already. Bo Jackson in the first pack. Literally the card I wanted for the Chicago White Sox. Bo. A lot of Bo Bo actions that were rejected by his sponsors. Bo knows Beep knows Bo, oh Bo, have you seen my oboe? Bo ho ho, a bottle of yums. This Bo's for you. They went on and on and on with these, but this guy is Bo Action. Bo Action. Love it. Very cool. So these two so far are my favorite. We're gonna have to set these guys apart. And that was only the first pack. Like we saw, Matt Williams was on that pack. It looks like every layer is a different guy. So we got Juan Gonzalez. Can you guess what that one is? Probably Juan Gonzalez. Jose Canseco looking like Rambo, and looks like those might be the only 3-pack there. Anyway, kind of went over the lawsuit, a little bit over the inserts now. How about we 95 card set. The Field of Greeds is 1 per pack, so we'll be expecting those. Looks like, I guess we got the same one. First card in the set. There's Politics of Baseball inserts. There's 1 in every other pack. Grand Slam etched foils, 1 in every 9. We already hit 1 of those. Big Bang Bucks, which kind of looks like $1, 1 in 9 packs, and a Redemption award set. Talk about that in a second. That's 1 per pack, or 1 per box, usually 136 packs. Toad Stottlemyre, all right. Tim Wallet instead of Wallach. All right, and there was the Rambo Canseco. That's, you know, they just said forget Jose, let's just call him Rambo. Holy cow, this looks like one of those political ones, or it's just a Harry Carey, I guess. Card, we got Alan Trampoline instead of Alan Trammell. Video Nomo, not Hideo Nomo. They had some fun with these. Ruben Siesta, they had some fun with these cards, and then they got sued for 7 years. Poor guys, and still, like, I don't even know, like, I guess it's just called Cardtoons LC. Okay, we got our first unique one after our first Field of Greed. There's On Strike, Unfair Owners, Signs, okay. Pat Mustache, nice big mustache instead of Pat Listache. We got Money Bags well, okay. The Slide. This is one of the political cards, I'm guessing. All right. Don Mattingly, which is a cool one. There's Don Mattingly as Batman, basically. So we got Batman, we got Superman. Look at, here's this Money Man right here. Greenback Jack. All right. Very cool for the New York Crankies. Okay, we'll take it. We got a big bird here. Silly Fanatic instead of the Philly Fanatic. Pete Rose, Charlie Hustle. Really need to slide into first on a walk. So these are a lot of fun. A lot of joking around, stuff like that, especially with the names. Some of them are definitely better than others. I think one of my favorites, like Roberto Semente. We haven't seen that. Albert Bell is cowbell. We need more cowbell. Tungsten Steel instead of, or no, Sean Tungsten instead of Siobhan Dunstan. We got Pledge of Allegiance card. All right, that's probably, I guess, another one of the cartoons. It's S set. Where did that one go? Is it the slide? Yeah, the S insert set. So we got a couple of those. We'll make two stacks. Cheapskates, throwing out the first contract. Another one right there. Player, signed player, conceited, arrogant owner, egotistical, obnoxious. So it's kind of like a, I guess why they have the political cards in there. It's kind of like a political art type comic drawing. Mark McBash, Mark McGuire, of course, that's a fun one. We got Mike Pizzazz instead of Mike Piazza. Slick Willie. Okay, and that's going to be another one of those S inserts. We've got a ton of those and another Field of Greed. So we'll probably be seeing some duplicates soon. I might have to speed things up. Kind of want to see this puzzle put together, even though we got the same piece right there. There, might see all 95. Home Run Hank. Oh, Homer and Hank instead of Hammer and Hank. Okay, it's not too good. Frankie Violin instead of Frank Viola. Cal Ripken Winkle. Definitely stretched on some of these. David Clone, which should just be David Cone because he's Conehead. Pete Harness instead of Harnish. We got it. Scary Sheffield. Uh-oh. Scary Sheffield. Not Gary Sheffield. This is one of the worst ones. Rap Winfielder. Okay, what happened to Dave? Interesting. 8 cards a pack. Let's see what we haven't talked about yet. There's also 3 promo cards. that came out. I'm not really sure what capacity those promos, but there we got the Chili Davis again. Kevin Happier, which this is probably the best Kevin Happier face is on any one of his cards. That's just hilarious. I always joke about it, and then they give him a happy face. Frank Thomas, that's a good one. Ryan Sandberg is Ryan Sandbox. Look at him, he's having fun playing there in the sandbox. Rob Quibble instead of Dibble. Got another etched foil. Another one of these. Field of Greed. We've got Gruesome Tales. Marquise Gruesome. I like that one. Marquise Grissom. That's not a bad one. And look at that. Jose Rostat. Jose Riostat instead of Jose Rio. Jose Riostat. Alright. With a glow ball right there. So that's our second one of those etched foils. We'll take it. At least we got the bow. I'm happy about that. We got the Jose Rio stat. Alright, guess we'll take it. Another Mike Pizzazz, Slick Willie. Again, starting to get some duplicates. I see a Michael Jordan coming up. We got Hey Abbott instead of Jim Abbott, I guess. And there it is, Just Air Jordan. I like that, how he's swinging and hitting a basketball. Michael Jordan card. People love Jordan. We'll have to put him down. That was one of the searching ones. We got a Big Bang Buck here. After a Field of Greed puzzle piece that we'll look at the end. We got Joe Crater instead of Joe Cotter. Joe Crater. Blam! Very cool. Jay Bellhop instead of Jay Bell. That was an easy one. And here's our Big Bang Bucks in it. Ricky Henderson. Or not a Ricky Henderson. A Ruben Sierra or Ruben Siesta as this is. It's 5 million. Those are interesting. Let's see. They talk about the salaries on the back. Well, look at that. That's pretty cool. I like that a lot. So the back of these cards have a 1995 copyright. I guess technically they should be called 1995 Cardtoons. It's kind of interesting. Another Toad Stoudemire, Tim Wallet, Rambo. We got another Holy Cow with what's his face, and looks like a duplicate pack. Trampoline, Nomo, and Ruben Siesta. I thought it was Ricky Henderson. It's actually Ruben Siesta. Let's grab some more packs. Tons of packs. So we see a couple more etched foils and stuff. Maybe one more etched foil, one more. What's it called? The Big Bang Bucks. That'd be nice. Charlie Hustle. That's one we haven't seen. Andres Colorado instead of the big cat Andres Galarraga. We got Brett Butter. It's a big stick of butter instead of Brett Butler. Willie Mays is the Say What kid. Okay. We have Dennis Excellency instead of Eckersley. Another comic one. Son, I hope this incident hasn't ruined your love for America's favorite pastime and its heroes. You can see the strike right there. And he said, no, sir, I still want to be a lawyer when I grow up. Oh, jeez. We got a checklist, the Cardtoons checklist, and a Field of Greed insert. Very cool. Let's open one of these Rambo Canseco's up. And that's actually what they call him. It's just Rambo Canseco. I don't know how many Field of Greed cards there are. There's 9, so I guess we should be keeping stock of which one we're getting. Derek Ventriloquist instead of Derek Lindquist. I like this one, Ken Spiffy Jr. He's getting a little MVP cut right there. Ken Spiffy Jr. That's a sweet one. Let's see. Foul Boggs. Okay, Foul Boggs. Neon Peon Slander. Some of these they were stretching for. Deion Sanders. Tommy Lasagna. Eating some lasagna there. Okay. For the Codgers. Interesting. And there's one of my other favorite ones. Roberto Clemente. Hilarious. Hilarious. I have to put that down. And Bob Nukesberry. Not Tewksbury. Alright. We should probably get another Big Bang Bucks here pretty soon. No salary cap. There's the Wand Gonzalez. This looks like a different pack that we haven't seen. Sandy Koufax instead of Koufax. Okay, some of these they didn't have to stretch their imagination too much. Robbery Thompson instead of Bobby Thompson. Greg Mad Dogs. Greg Maddox. Okay, Robin Hood Yount. It's a sweet picture. Kind of reminds me of a Pinnacle Pro Vision there. We got Out of the Park instead of Channel Park. And did we get a redemption? No, it's a replacement card. Let's see. Cardtoons Parody Baseball Binder, including 16 9-pocket pages. Okay, that would have been cool at the time, I guess. I wonder if anybody really got any one of those. Let's see what we got here. Under this one, we got Charlie Hayes. Okay, instead of Charlie Hayes, but literally just spelled differently. Steve Saxophone, that's a fun one. Steve Sax. It's that Bill Clinton in the back there with the saxophone, okay. Snoozin' Ted and Tarzan Jane, like what? For the Atlanta Braids. Gotcha. Roger Clemens is Roger Clemency. Please, please, he's begging. Dennis Martinez, E equals MC squared. Cloud Johnson, because he's so tall. Oh, we got another one of the etched foils. Very cool. Here's our Field of Greed, and etched foils could be Andre Dawson. Instead, it's just Andre Awesome. Very cool. I like that one. Official Make My Day slugger, Andre Awesome, who's now a mortician, which is very interesting. Cool. Good for him. Glad he's doing something he enjoys. And how about let's do a couple more packs. There's a ton of packs of these guys. 36 packs, 8 cards a pack. I really just want to see if we can put the set together, put the puzzle together. About all we won't see all of it is the insert cards. Pete Harnish, we've seen all these. Scary Sheffield, Rap Winfielder, Juan Gonzalez, and here's the redemption for the Cardtoons parody phone card set for collectible, usable phone cards. 15 minutes of prepaid phone times. It's for 40 bucks. It really dates these guys here. Kind of interesting for the time though. Let's open up a few more so we're not dragging this along all day here. Looks like a Apier pack. We got Frank Thomas, Sandberg, Rob Quibble. Looking for ones now that we hadn't seen yet. Guess I could fly through them. Probably due for a Big Bang Bucks. Those are 1 in 9 packs. We've gotten 3 etched, but only 1 Big Bang Bucks. Ask and you shall receive, and there's another Michael Jordan. Duplicates on the Jordan. That's fun. So we got Joe Crater, Jay Bellhop. This one we haven't seen for you Blue Jays fans, or I guess the Tofu Jays. Okay, Roberto Alamode instead of Alamar. Looks like a Rambo Canseco, Big Bang Bucks, and one of those Field of Greed cards. Maybe we can open up more if I just do them quick like this. We've got Andres Colorado. These stick a little bit, but there's no paper loss at all. And let's see, there's another one. We've seen all of these except we haven't seen this. Rafael Palmist. Okay, Rafael Palmist instead of Palmero. And this is a new one. Charlie Puff instead of Charlie Huff. Puffing out a ball there. Let's dig to the bottom of the pack and open these guys here. Now let's open these guys and then call it a day. Maybe send some of these packs in care packages. This one's cool. I like this. Ernie Banks, Mr. Cub. It's one of the coolest ones. They just call him Mr. Club. Must be a new pack we haven't seen. Sayonara Infielder instead of what? Cecil Fielder? Oh boy, they did him dirty on that one. Tom Grapevine, like instead of Tom Glavine, is Monkey Man there. We got Lee Smith is Lee Smite. Looks like a big kind of like a giant there. Vince Pullman. Okay. Raging Tartable instead of Danny Tartable. Okay, that's stretching it. And we got two Field of Greed. Wait a second, this isn't a Field of Greed. It's Mount Mick. So that's actually a Mickey Mantle. Mount Mick. Luke Garrick, Babe Ruth in there. So we got a Mickey Mantle. Not too bad. Let's do these last 4 packs here on the table. Finally got a Mighty Matt power hitter, so they're kind of all about their superheroes. We got the Batman, Superman, and we got this guy. Fred McGruff, so at least we're seeing some that we haven't seen. Tom Clowning instead of Browning. Ozzy Myth. There's like a myth that he can catch every ball on defense or something. Like that one. We got Doolin Dalton and Treasury Bonds instead of Barry Bonds. Treasury Bonds. Alright, we also got, let's see, replacement card for the 8-card all-foil subset. There it is, right there, all-foil subset. That is 1 in every box, 1 in 36 packs. So, got 3 of those redemptions for the, we would have had the binder, we would have had the phone card set, and we would have had the set list. That is if you paid in and sent them the funds. Back in the day, back in 95 or so. We've got Andy Van Tyke is kind of a little baby there. Stamp the Man instead of Stan the Man for Stan Musial. I like that one. We're back to Amazing Grace. Egotisticky Henderson, Will Clock. Ones that we have seen before. The Splendid Spinner. And Pudge Rodriguez. Okay, let's do, what we got? I thought we had 1 more pack. We got 2 more packs. Let's do a big double pack here and finish it off. Try to build that Fill the Greed puzzle. Come on, I mean, there's only, what, 9 cards? We have to, I feel like we have to have gotten them by now, right? 6, okay, let's check these out. This is one we haven't seen. We got, oh, Babe Rush is Babe Ruth. Really? You're gonna show Babe Ruth like that? Okay, so we got the man and the Babe Ruth. Cal Bell, Sean Tungsten, there's the Pledge of Allegiance. We have the throwing out the first contract, and here's a Barry Bonds, Treasury Bonds, 7 million Big Bang Bucks. Very cool. The other 2 are set 5 million. He gets the 7 million. Another one of those political cards saying shh. Okay. Pat Mustache. Money Bags, well, the Slide, another Don Battingly, that's a sweet to get a duplicate of, Greenback Jack, and that bird. So let's see which puzzle pieces we have, see if we can't put them together. We got piece number 1, piece number 2, 3, 4, 5, do we get 6? We haven't got 6. Okay, I'm gonna say it. Might have to keep opening some. 7, 8, and 9. There we go. Let's put it together. Finish this video off. Of course, that Big Bo Jackson Superman's my favorite. But here we go. Let's see. They're trying to test us and our puzzle putting skills together. What is this? 3? They're both 3? Okay. I don't want those. I want that one. Alright. So it's supposed to go up there. I think we should have started a little higher here. So we got, it's just 3 by 3. Roberto Clemente, Lou Gehrig, bunch of oldies up there, Babe Ruth, and let's share those guys' feet. That's him, that's him, and that's him. So there it is. That's your puzzle all together, kind of a picketing under the clouds of the big Hall of Famers. No salary cap, payroll tax unfair, owners unfair, on strike. Some of the stuff we're kind of dealing with today. Still have a lot more of these packs, so you might see some of these in future, care packages or maybe another opening. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you guys tomorrow for another video. Keep collecting. Care about the cards or Cardtoons, or baseball parodies, or even aliens like the Willie McGee E.T., which we didn't see in the card. We'll care about each other most importantly, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.